as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers' offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Now on second down. They'll run it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end and just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Off play action. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down after the good first down run. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Corner's going to give them room. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being safe, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th. They'll try to pick up the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Spins away from the defense.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single...
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you can see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field, or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
Fires downfield. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. He'll throw it. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And It's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception for this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Past the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy,
going downfield for the big play. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for them. And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this.
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. They're setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Field goal is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Tigers. And welcome to the offensive showcase, my friend.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback adapting. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. The give to the back. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Trying play action. Unleashes it. Got it. Touchdown LSU. And that one will give him the lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Tackle is made after the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
On second down, he'll fire. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense set for a first down play. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. They've been way too...
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Sometimes you wonder if rivals really don't like each other. This guy sure doesn't like anybody on the other side. He's tackling everybody.
And that's the kind of defender I want. The guys who don't like people. They love collisions. They love to throw their body around. Jesse, he's been all over the field.
And this guy's good week in, week out, right? But in this game, he just seems like he's more dialed in, and he's playing at a different intensity level right now than I think anybody else on the field.
A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
The Bayou got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. He'll sneak it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, that's so frustrating as a defense. You get him to 4th and goal. The quarterback's under center. You got a good chance you know what he's doing, but they just get enough push up front. Quarterback finds a little bit of a crease, and the ball crosses the plane, and they get the touchdown on 4th and goal.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Working that left side now. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. LSU quick to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Throws to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Coming after it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got a man. It's Dobbs. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practiced this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The handoff keeps working on that clock. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Try to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Charlotte pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The 49ers were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover, You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's got great speed. And the returner will be knocked down. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They move the tight end all over. He'll start this drive firing, trying to get to it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Quarterback checking the play. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he's going to pass it. Makes the catch past the sticks. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lung.